tell us your name or whereabouts we are?
Do you know the Device family?
Was that I do?
I did, or I do. Very strange voice.
Wow.
Can you try and hold both sides?
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you.
And the rods.
Oh my God, wow.
Have just gone
pointing.
Yeah, both ways.
Wow.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Didn't hear it that time. It's getting louder and angrier. Right. Good evening, guys. So tonight, really thrilled to be doing this one, but it's going to be a tough one. We're going to be investigating Pendle Hill. Now, Pendle Hill sits behind me over there. And I suppose we best start off with the story of the witches of Pendle Hill. So we believe many years ago, so the start of the 1600s, there was a group of cottages that kind of sat at the bottom of Pendle Hill. The quite famous families that lived in those cottages were that of the Chattox family, the Devices and the Southerns. Malkin's Tower, which is famously known to be the places where the witches all gathered, cast spells and kind of made plans against people, was believed to be somewhere on the hill, and we're going to hopefully find some locations that may have been the location for Malkin's Tower a bit later on. But that was the home of Demdike, aka Elizabeth Southern. Now, in terms of the Pendle Witch trial, that kind of started out when Alison Devices, who was the granddaughter of Elizabeth Southern, aka Demdike, went out begging on the roads of Pendle Hill. She came across a man, we believe a peddler, known as John Law. He stopped and started begging him for pins. He kind of turned her away, saying, you know, shoo shoo, be gone with you, you know, I don't want you around here. At which point a dog turned up next to Alison, and the dog actually started talking to Alison, saying, you know, what shall I do to him, Alison? And then Alison at that point said, lame him, lame him. So the dog then went over, I presume bit or did something to John Law, and he fell to the ground in a lot of pain and discomfort. He was maimed then going forward. Luckily for him, some local people come across him and took him to a place of refuge where he was kind of looked after, but he cried out, that Device girl's a witch, that Device girl's a witch. So the local magistrate, or the local officers, one of them being Roger Knowles, went off and arrested Alison Device. On seeing what she'd done to this man, she confessed wholeheartedly, and actually kind of put a few of her family members and also the neighbouring house also into the hands of the law as well, by telling them some stories. So at that point, Elizabeth Southern Demdike was arrested, and the Chattox and Redfern were also arrested. I can't remember the first names, a lot of names to remember here. But I won't waffle on too long about it. They were arrested. The rest of the so-called Pendle witches went to Malkin's Tower, took up there lots of different items, including that of human eyes, human teeth, human hair, and then put it all in a big cauldron and tried to cast a spell in order to blow open the gates of Lancaster Castle prison where the family members were being held. It didn't work. They were also then arrested once word got back to Roger Knowles, and by the end of it there was a number of the witches on trial, 10 of which went on to be executed. So we'll go into a little bit more detail as we reach the other locations tonight, but it ended up being actually one of the Elizabeth Southern's granddaughters, Jeanette Device, who actually kind of pointed the finger of blame at the family and said they are witches, and from that's where the hangings come of the Device family, but there's also others to add on the way. So the plan of action is we're here at Clitheroe Castle at the moment. It's a beautiful place,
And definitely
one we'll come back to. We haven't got time tonight, but there's a story linked to this too, about some lovers from World War I. From here we're going to head off to what we believe could be the first location of Malkin's Tower. We'll then head on to see Alice Nutter. We'll then head to the graveyard where we believe most of the witches are buried, and then finally on to Pendle Hill. So hopefully all goes well, we'll get it
fingers
all in.
crossed.
Looks gloomy.
It does.
You see the hill on there, or not really?
Not really.
No.
You can see the bottom of it,
Yeah,
but not the
it's very
top.
overcast. But yeah, I'm excited and nervous for this one. I think we're in for an interesting night. Lots of new
Definitely.
experiments going on and stuff as well. So we hope you enjoy this one, guys.
Okay, so we're just at the Nick of Pendle, where Simon Entwistle, a great historian and explorer, believes this is where the
Malkin's Tower.
Malkin's Tower
Yeah.
was situated.
Yeah. There's
So-
there's a few different kind of areas that could be the location for Malkin's Tower, but I think this has got a strong kind of chance of being. It's a lot of like old foundations over there and stuff. So that's interesting.
Yeah, so we're going to try and see and get proof that this is where it was.
Yeah. So Malkin's Tower would have been where the Pendle witches kind of gathered
Yeah.
and cast the spells on the local villagers who they didn't like and stuff like that. So it's interesting. Now Rhiannon spotted something straight away here as well, which adds even more to this location. So this is actually a grave site or a memorial to a Royal Australian Air Force pilot who actually lost his life here when his plane crashed during World War II on the 6th of February 1944. So we've actually got two Air Force personnel, one from Australia and one from USA, so rest in peace. And if you did want to speak to us at all tonight, we welcome you forward as well. But yeah, we'll head on a little bit further this way, just to what I believe may have been the location. Yeah, so we've just reached the area that is believed to have been kind of where Malkin's Tower used to stand, but just below us we have actually noticed as well the ruins of a building just down there. Could that have been one of the old cottages where the families lived on the foothills of Pendle? I've not seen that before either, so
No.
we might have to pay a quick visit over there after as well. That is interesting. We will head there soon, guys, if we can get to it. But yeah, if you want to just head over here a little bit, I think this might have been the kind of area where it may have been. It's very difficult, being here for the first time, kind of picking out exactly where it was, but we'll do some, calling out.
Yeah.
Get the K2 meter out.
And a few spirit balls
Yes.
as well.
See if we get anything up here. Spirit box, I think, is going to give us
Yeah.
any answers we want as well. But if you want to, dot some equipment around, you can do.
Okay, spirits. So you might not know what this is, but this device in my right hand, you can communicate through that. You can tell us anything you'd like. If you want to pass on a message, if you want to try and tell us your history, how you died, anything, or if you need help, then you can talk through this device.
What we'd like to ask first for is a clear name, please. Can you tell us your name? If any of the so-called Pendle witches are here with us now, please come forward.
Yeah, if we introduce our names, and then if you can do the same. So my name's Leanne.
And my name's James.
Can you tell us your name now, please?
That might have said my name before I said it then.
Yeah.
Which was strange, yeah. Can you tell us anything about this location, please? Yeah, come towards us. Please come and speak to us. It's like a weird kind of someone taking a last breath. Did anyone die on this hill? Right, I think so. We get a clearer sweep. We'll swap over to AM, so you have to just pause it and then. Tell us your name, please. You're okay, did it say?
Can you try and tell us your name or whereabouts we are?
Sure, the K2 just flashed out. Can you do that again for us, please? Go close to Rianne. It sounds like people having conversations.
Yeah. Can you try and clearly talk to us, please?
Any of the Device family come forward, please? Chattox, Redfern, Demdike, or Elizabeth Southern. If this was your home, please let us know. Not getting anything clear through at all, are we? Yeah, we're going to end this session now, so goodbye, thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, pretty quiet on that.
Yeah,
Maybe this isn't the site of Malkin's Tower then.
possibly.
Maybe, you know, it is in the Forest of Pendle, or what was the Forest of Pendle, where we'll be heading to soon. While we're here though, I think that building's, yeah, that building's really caught my intrigue, so I think we'll head down to that and see if we get anything on that. See if we can find out if it was one of the cottages. Okay, so we're just inside what we believe may have been one of the family cottages on the foot of Pendle Hill now. It's a good little find, this. I've not really heard of anyone else finding, you know, possible locations for the cottages. But I think this has got a good shout to it. It must have a lot of age to it.
Definitely.
You can tell from, you know, how it's been built and everything. I think since then probably a farmer's used it as a bit of a kind of place for sheep and stuff to seek shelter. But I don't know, it looks like it's got some history to it.
Yeah.
So my gut instinct, that could have been that bird. My gut instinct is that it could be one of the cottages. If I'm right in saying that, we've got a few bits of equipment around us. None of it we believe will hurt you at all. This box in my hand here with the green light on, if you come close to it, come and touch my right hand, it'll light up for us and just signify that you're here with us now. There's also a ball here, and if you touch that, it'll light up. And also one behind Rianne there. Rianne's the girl on the camera. We've also got a black box in the doorway with an aerial on. If you want to walk into us now, you can also signify that you're here with us. I'm going to pop this on here.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on it. And I'll just move that in front of it so I can see that too. Stay still. That's perfectly stable now. I'm going to try and talk to the spirits again through the spirit box down here. Hopefully won't have as much contamination as on the top of the hill. So, if there are any witches here with us now, or any spirits, ghosts, I'd love you to come forward and tell us your name, please. Nice clear name. Hello, man's voice.
I heard that.
Hello there. Can you
Hello.
tell us your name, please? My name's James.
And my name's Rianne.
Can you tell us your name? Just going to say then, we don't seem to be getting much radio through, which is brilliant at the moment. So the stage is all yours. You can come and talk to us through this box I'm holding. You might see this as a kind of sorcery or something witchcrafty in itself, but it just allows you to speak to us. You tell us anything about this building, who it belonged to. Spirit door's going off behind you. Oh.
I missed it.
Can you do that again for us, please? Hopefully it didn't hurt you at all.
Wet.
That said wet, I think.
Yeah.
It is a little bit wet. We don't mind if you don't mind. Do you like the rain? It's going off with you.
Caught it this time.
Did you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Can you light that again for us now? If you used to live here, can you do that for us now, please? Or try and speak to us through this box. Options. You have got options. You can speak to us, or you can touch some of the equipment around us. See what each of them do. Try and move around the equipment for us, please. Do you mind us being here? Do you know the Device family?
Was that I do?
I did, or I do. Very strange voice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you like the Device family? Please, can you tell us if you like the Device family?
Couldn't make that out.
No. Can you try and speak more clearly to us, please? Do you know Alison Device, Elizabeth Device, James Device, Jeanette Device? Going off again. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have got another ball over here, and if you light that one up, you should be able to light up these lights on there as well, on the black box. Can you try and do that now for us, please? Yeah, I'll just ask a few more questions and we'll head off to the next location. So yeah, can you try and come forward, please, and tell us what you know about the Device family? Is that man, please? Which members of the Device family do you know? Need a name, please. This place would be creepy at night.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely would have a feel to it.
Especially with like all like the hills and stuff around it.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to be heading on from here now. Have you got any messages before we go? Your last chance to speak to us. Okay, thank you for your responses.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye and good night.
Goodbye.
That's just radio then. So yeah, interesting. We've got a bit of catball action. It's not going off now, so you know that was a good indication. Nothing on the K2.
No, nothing on the REM pod either.
I mean, I don't want to kind of sound like one of those people, but I just got a pain here.
Did you?
In my neck. And I don't believe I'm one of those people that can get, you know,
affected
or anything like that, but the pain round here is like really just like as though my neck got jolted, which is like interesting.
Very strange.
I'm hoping that goes off and it's, you know, just a natural kind of feeling, but I didn't like that. I've not had that before.
Did it just come on suddenly?
Just a kink in my neck here. So didn't like that. But yeah, so we're going to move on now to see Alice Nutter.
Yeah.
And then from there a few more places before we hopefully, well, it will be definitely nightfall.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not looking forward to that.
No, I'm not either.
So we'll head off and it's stopped raining, which is good.
Yeah.
On to next. Okay, so we come to this statue now, remembering Alice Nutter, who was one of the accused witches that was hung. Now, out of all the witches, Alice has probably got the most convincing story for saying that she was innocent. So when the other witches were actually arrested during the Good Friday agreement at Malkin's Tower, Alice Nutter was arrested alongside them, and a lot of people believe this was Roger Knowles' personal vendetta against Alice. So she wasn't actually a witch at all, it was just that she had some land that Roger Knowles wanted. And what happened then after the arrest, all of them were held in Lancaster Castle prison, apart from the youngest of the arrested, Jeanette Device, who was actually kept by Roger Knowles and lived with him, and they believe that, you know, he actually groomed her for the trial to say the things that he wanted her to say. So when it come to the trial, she kind of stood up and she said, my grandmother's a witch, my mother's a witch, my brother's a witch, my sister's a witch. So that was Demdike, Elizabeth Device, Alison Device and James Device, all accused. Roger Knowles then pointed to Alice Nutter and said, was Alice a witch? To which Jeanette said, yes, she was. And that unfortunately sealed Alice's fate. And yeah, I mean, it's good to see that there's a statue here.
Definitely.
Commemorating her. And there's a little right up behind as well. The early 1600s in England were a time of religious persecution and superstition. To commemorate the 400th anniversary of the infamous Pendle witch trials, one of the best known, Alice Nutter, has been immortalised here as Alice in the village where she came. So she came from roughly where we are here now. She was unusual amongst the accused in that she was comparatively wealthy, so that was another thing as well. She had a lot more wealth than the other witches. The widow of a yeoman farmer. There was no evidence that she was a witch, and she pleaded not guilty to the charge of murder, but was hanged along with 9 others at Lancaster in August of 1612. I think it was the 20th of August. So, you know, it's a shame.
Definitely.
It is a shame that, you know, innocent people were accused, and, you know, Alice, you can only, you know, say sorry for what this country's done to you.
And they got accused of being witches for like silly things.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the Pendle witch trial is one of the most famous in the world, along with the Salem witch trials. But yeah, I think this one was innocent, unfortunately, as many of them were.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think we'll head off to the graveyard next then.
Yeah.
So guys, we have arrived at St Mary's Church in Newchurch, Pendle. Unfortunately, it is closed for the day now, and we're not sure how to access it, but the church is just there, and there's some graves down there as well. And this is believed to be possibly where the Pendle Hill witches were buried, but also where they came for their items such as the teeth and the hair, which they robbed from the graves. So we're going to head off to Pendle Hill now and see what we get there. But yeah, shame about the church, but yeah, we have tried, and the rain is going off, which is good. So we're just walking up now towards Pendle Hill, and it's very grim out here. I'm going to have to go to night vision. Yeah, it's very spooky. I'm just checking I've got the IR light on both. Yeah. I don't think we'll climb right to the top because there's only me and Rianne tonight, and we'll definitely be back here when the weather's a bit better. It's getting a lot of rain. I don't want to damage anything. Getting bugs around the light already.
Yeah, this place gives me like the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. It is creepy already. Last leg of the Pendle Witch Trail tonight though. See what we get up here. I think this is the wood that people have had a lot of activity. What's that? A lot of activity. What's that? A lot of activity in. And another reported site of Malkin's Tower. So the old Pendle Forest, this is probably all that remains of it now, but this was said to be one of the sites, or one of the possible sites of Malkin's Tower. I've watched the branch, will go a little bit deeper in. See if there's an opening anywhere. Nah, kinda just finding more trees.
Should we go in that spot there?
This spot here?
It's a bit more intense.
Yeah. This spot here?
It's a bit more intense.
Yeah. Good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Let's hold it there and then just get some equipment out and we'll see what we get. Oh, look how dark it is with that off.
God.
So I'll keep that on a minute and we'll just hold it there. So. Okay, so we're going to try the dowsing rod experiment here. So at the moment, as you can see, both rods are facing forward. Can you see that okay on the camera?
Not really. I might have to step to the side.
Yeah. Can you see now?
Yes.
Good.
Yep, it was mixing in with your jacket.
How was it? So we have put a few spirit balls on the floor and I ask if there's any ghosts here now. Can you indicate a yes answer either by crossing the sticks or pulling them apart? So use all our energy, try and cross the sticks for us. So they are heading. So that indicates a yes answer. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
You bring them out to the centre now. Back to the centre, please. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
If any of the spirits that are with us now are let's see if it'll bring it back to the centre. I'm just trying to get my feet balanced steady here now as well. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, if any of the spirits here now, or the ghosts here now, are witches, can you cross them again now for us, please? Or open them up if you weren't. I'm really cold. That's a yes for witches there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you open them up again for us now, please? Does it look like my hands are shaking on the camera?
A little bit.
Yeah, I've gone like really cold. Can you try and open them up again for us now, please? Ball's gone off down there.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that. And these have moved back out again now. Thank you.
Yep, guys, if you do hear any sort of taps, because I've just had one loud one on the camera, but it is raindrops.
Yeah. If that was you that just let the spirit ball up, the ball on the floor, can you try and cross them again now, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
That was really strong. I felt that push in my hand.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, spirit. Other ball's gone off. This is brilliant.
Thank you.
Can you open these up again now? Thank you. Okay, you can see how they work. This may have been something that you had in your day. You try and stop shaking. I think it's a mixture of ball. That side's gone off again. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Spirits. We've confirmed that there is ghosts here with us, or spirits, and we've confirmed that they are witches. Could you now point both rods in the direction of the next spirit ball that you're going to set off, please?
That's a good question.
I like joint efforts. Just do the foot. Did you hear that loud foot then?
No.
It's to my right. One's gone off that side again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Can you try and... Oh, both sides.
Oh.
Wow.
Thank you.
And the rods
Oh my god, wow.
have just gone
Pointing.
yeah, both ways.
Wow.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, can you bring them back to the middle again now, please? Facing forward again.
I heard that.
Thank you.
I heard that.
Both sides again.
Thank you.
I really don't like this place.
Me neither.
Okay, if this was the site of Malkin's Tower,
Oh, it's gone off again. Thank you.
can you either
We
light
both have as well.
can you either light the middle ball up? Oh, so this one's pointing behind me now. That was just my tummy. I'm very nervous now.
Same.
Yeah, Spirit, can you try and bring them back to the middle for us now, please? Thank you. I felt that go with some force then.
Thank you for that, Spirit.
Can you try and cross them if this was the location of Malkin's? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you finish that? Thank you.
Thank you.
That ball's just going mad.
Yeah, it's constantly going off.
Oh, middle one's gone off.
Oh,
And I did say, could you light the middle one
You
up?
did,
This is the
actually.
location of Malkin's Tower. Now, as you can see, that is a pretty... That's in bad nick, that one is. We've had all 3 spirit balls going off.
yeah, that middle one's on its last legs.
Thank you for that. That must have
Thank
took a lot
you.
of energy to do that. Can you step away from that end one? Steps on.
Yeah.
Okay, Spirit. If any of
It's
the
going off again.
if it's one of the device family that's with us now, can you cross them now, please? If it's one of the Chattox family, can you cross them? Ball's going off.
Yeah. That one's going crazy.
If it's one of the... If it's Elizabeth Southern that's with us now, can you cross them now, please?
I'm sure I just heard something behind me.
If it's Alice Nutter, can you cross them now, please? If there's still someone here with us, cross them now, please.
Is that your tummy?
Yeah, it's getting mad. It's whenever I'm nervous or scared, it goes mad.
Now Rich at work, when he watches this, he'll be laughing.
Yeah,
Spirit
and
ball.
this just went behind me again.
Yeah.
Can you bring them back to the centre again now, please? There's really clear movement behind me then.
I heard that. Spirit ball.
Yeah, thank you so much for your
Thank
responses
you.
on the spirit rods. The dowsing rods, I'm going to put these away now.
Yeah.
What we'll do a bit of ghost tube just to see if we can get a bit more answers through. Strange when I was asking for the supposed witches' names and we got nothing through on those at all.
Yeah, normally I'm pretty calm at locations. No matter where we go, I'm always calm. But here,
No, you can tell
I'm
you're
on
on
edge.
edge. Can you tell us anything about this location, please?
Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce, we've had quite a few names through already. You can tell what somebody here is trying to scare us away.
Yeah.
It's working. I'm
It
not
is.
staying here long.
No. I really don't like it.
Right.
And.
And
Or as you say, aunt.
oh, aren't. Well, some of the witches
Deep.
were like all family, so it could have been an aunt. What did that say?
Deep.
Was it saying that it's deep in the forest? This is
Possibly.
one of the worst places I've ever been to in my
Same.
life. But can you try and tell us anything about the Pendle witches, whoever's trying to come through? You know, are these all people that were affected, or clear movement? That was rain that time, I think.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on those leaves there. Yeah, that's okay. Tell the difference. You can tell when it's crunching branches on the floor. See, that's the leaves I know now. Have you got any other messages before we head on? Because I'm not staying here long.
No.
You tell us anything about this location? I'll go and touch that green light. Yeah, it was behind you. Didn't hear it that time. It's getting louder and angrier. Right. Are we going?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting closer. Yeah, guys. I think we've enjoyed the Pendle Witch Ghost Trail, but I think we're done.
Yeah. I am not liking
No,
this.
no, I'm done.
bit.
I'll come
And
back.
you know how calm I normally am.
But yeah, we're out. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to film though on the way out because
Just in case.
yeah, I'll leave it running.